he's not coming. But, well, I shouldn't say it that way. I have no expectation that my client, Mr. Woods, will appear today.
Okay. All right, well, we'll take that up next. We'll go on the record now. Leland, this is file number 245280. The records reflect Mr. Leland's present here. Executive counsel with your consent.
Chair Coke on behalf of the people.
Adam Brown, on behalf of Mr. Leland, who's present, standing on my right.
Okay, this is set for a status conference today. Mr. Vernon, can you tell me what things are out of this?
So I will explain what we're going to be asking the court to do is ask for a short adjournment in this matter. Mr. Leland had at the last hearing requested appointment of new counsel. This court advised him that that had to go through MIDC. The statements made on the record were essentially that the court would refer this to Mr. Thompson, the MIDC coordinator. Mr. Leland took no steps to further that action. I contacted Mr. Thompson to see how that process was going, and he had taken no steps because he had not received anything regarding the request for new counsel. We had a couple conversations with court staff in Mr. Thompson's office and determined that the process was actually that Mr. Leland would have to make that request himself to Mr. Thompson or to Mr. Thompson's office. He made that request. Mr. Thompson's office contacted me early last week with regards to my version of what had happened. We had sent a response to them yesterday. We got a copy, or we got a letter from Mr. Trush this morning identifying that the request for new counsel had been denied. It identifies in that letter that he has a right to appeal that decision to this court. I'm not familiar with what that process looks like, as I've never been involved in that process. But I believe Mr. Leland wishes to take advantage of that opportunity and have this court hear that appeal for new counsel. I would identify also that Mr. Leland and I have been struggling to formulate a plan going forward on how best to process his matter. There are certainly some questions that he has that I apparently have not answered satisfactorily. So I would ask the court to at least adjourn until the court hears the appeal on the new counsel issue. If the court's not inclined to do that, we would be asking for an appeal because, again, I think Mr. Leland has questions and concerns related to whether the plea is his best course of action at this point.
Okay. All right, Mr. Leland, how do you want to proceed?
With the appeal.
Okay. All right. Then I guess what I would need you to do, Mr. Leland, is put down in writing. Do you have the ability to do that in the jail?
Yes.
I would need you to put down in writing the reasons that you believe that the court should replace Mr. Vernon. Are you asking the court to appoint different counsel for you, or did you want to hire your own attorney? Different counsel. Okay. All right.
Appointed. Yes, I'm retired.
Okay. Mr. Thompson.
I'm not sure how much I should say. So I haven't been part of Mr. Leland's request because I represent his wife, who's his co-defendant. So Mr. Trush has been. But in terms of appeal procedure, you can appeal to a different MIDC administrator. Typically, that's Mr. Slough. There's also court rule about the motions to the court about appointing counsel. So I'm not saying that's precluded, but MIDC use of the appeal would suggest it should go to Mr. Slough.
Okay. So, Mr. Leland, what I'd like you to do is submit again to. Don't get that right.
Correct.
Okay. So submit that the reasons why you believe we should have counsel, different counsel appointed in writing. Have the jail get that to the clerk's office, and we won't need to have a hearing. We could make that decision just based on writing. Okay. And then, depending on that decision, we'll set this for another hearing at my next available date so that we can resolve one or the other.
Quick question. So do I write it to, who do I write it to? Can I get a piece of paper that says
To the court.
Just to the court?
Yes. And just as well as you can, but the court should. and then court will make a decision, you'll be notified of that decision. And then again, we'll have this set for hearing at the next available date. So do you have any questions about that?
Sure.
All right.
I have one, I don't know if it's for Mr. Thompson or for the court, but because Mr. Trush is the one who reviewed and responded to this, I can move to when it is counsel if the court grants that request.
I'm not it.
Okay.
Yeah, I think that is set. Process.
Okay.
Whether it be Mr. Trush or whether it's outside.
Thank you.
Yeah. Thank you.
Hold on, I'm gonna give him some blank paper. I don't know if he has
Thank
it.
you. You can get it back there, but I can get it.
Okay, all right, Mr. Burns gonna give him some blank paper. The last person said they only had the jail tight and it got really,
Oh.
There's no staples, there's no pictures.
I just wanna make sure.
And then let's call Mr. Woods' matter. This is People versus Dennis Woods, file number 235201. Mr. Wilson present here in the courtroom. We'll go on the record in People versus Joel Wilson, file number 255421 and 5485. Counsel, defense counsel, put your appearances on specified file for the record.
Thank you, Your Honor. Jason Thompson, I'm the attorney in the younger case.
Melissa Goodrich, prosecutor on special assignment.
Mr. Thompson's on the insurance fraud, false report, the 5485.
All right, Mr. Seeger, did you want to put your appearance on?
Thomas Seeger appearing with on behalf of Mr. Wilson.
Okay, so this is set for, don't be shy, Mr. Seeger, come out for it.
He's looking to have his case dismissed, so he doesn't want you to get trapped in here.
Don't want to get too close to it. Okay, so I guess I'll throw this out to both defense counsel. How do we want to proceed?
Mr. Wilson wanted to accept a plea today. I have a written plea offer from Mr. Juliet. I understand he's in trial today. I did text with him on a break and ask if we could do it on contest. I do have his text message saying we could, Your Honor. So that's different than the written plea, and I don't know if Ms. Goodrich has been a part of that, because that's just been a brief text message, but we're asking the court to accept the plea offer on a no contest basis.
Mr. Juliet did inform me of that change, so we consent to that.
Okay,
So I have a signed plea sheet. It's not the shortest police report in the world. It's an insurance fraud investigation. If the court accepted that plea agreement, Mr. Seeger's case would be dismissed in full.
Mr. Seeger, is that your understanding?
It is, Your Honor. And just for the record, I've not reviewed any facts with Mr. Thompson's case.
Okay. All right, and so Ms. Goodrich, I just want to make sure that this is clear. Mr. Wilson's going to enter a no contest plea to an added count. I have an amended felony information that indicates an added count 3, but the plea sheet you just handed me, Mr. Thompson, says an added count 6.
I think it might be the wrong case, because that would be Mr. Seeger's case. The plea is supposed to be in 5485, according to the amended felony information that I received
Mr. Thompson,
yesterday.
I just wanted to take a look at this since you're right here. This is the one that I had. This is the one that you handed me. The one that you handed me was an added count 6 in Mr. Seeger's case. The one that I had before was an added count 3 here.
I'm sorry, one more time.
The one that you handed me today would be for an added count 6 in Mr. Seeger's case.
Oh, okay.
The one that I had,
Yeah, I think that's probably the mistake.
So we just need to make this
That's
one
what
a
you-
no contest.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
That's fine.
I
Just
I
take that
glanced at
back.
them and I thought they were the same.
Okay.
I got that yesterday by email, but I had this in my file and I'm sorry.
Okay. All right, so Ms. Goodrich, I clarified this with Mr. Thompson. I just want to clarify it with you. So the plea is in file number 255485, and it's going to be no contest to an added count 3 lying to a police officer.
Yes.
Okay. So, Mr. Wilson,
Yes, Your Honor.
have you been able to discuss this plea with Mr. Thompson?
Yes, Your Honor.
And is that how you wanted to proceed today?
Yes, Your Honor.
Can you raise your right hand, please? Do you solemnly swear or affirm that the testimony you're about to give will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes, Your Honor.
Thank you. You can lower your hand. So, Mr. Wilson, this added count 3 of lying to a police officer, that is a high court misdemeanor that carries with it a maximum possible penalty of up to 2 years and or a $5,000 fine. Do you understand that?
Yes, Your Honor.
Are you currently on any kind of probation or parole?
No, Your Honor.
With that maximum penalty in mind, then what is your plea to that charge?
No contest, Your Honor.
Right now, you have the right to have a trial. You have the right to be tried by a jury. You have the right to be presumed innocent until proven guilty. You have the right to have the prosecutor prove beyond a reasonable doubt that you are guilty. You have the right to have any witnesses against you appear at trial and to question those witnesses. You have the right to have the court order any witnesses on your behalf to appear at trial. You have the right to remain silent during a trial and to not have that silence used against you. And the right to testify at a trial yourself if you want it. You understand all those rights.
Yes, Your Honor.
You understand that you're giving up and waiving all of those rights by pleading guilty.
Yes, Your Honor.
Also, you don't have, sure.
I'm pleading no contest.
Oh, I'm sorry, I misspoke.
I'm sorry, I just caught it.
I get into a pattern of
I
the
apologize
rights.
for
and
interrupting you.
Sometimes I go on automatic pilot.
And Your Honor, just for clarification, and although I didn't review the speech you were saying, there was a small misunderstanding relative to the tenets of it. And again, it's not my file, I'm only indirectly related to it, but at least my understanding is there would be a delay with the reduction to a misdemeanor, which I'm not sure if the court specifically had indicated to the extent that he successfully completes his the term of the delay, and that would be the material portion of the plea.
Right, so is that correct, Mr. Thompson?
Yes.
And Ms. Goodrich, that's your understanding as well?
That is.
Okay. So, yeah, I mean, Mr. Seeger's right, that that kind of sentencing agreement is part of this whole thing. You understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. And if for some reason I was to not go along with that sentencing agreement, then you would be able to withdraw the plea that you're making here today. You understand that?
I think, yes. If you decided not to agree to it.
Yes.
Okay, yes, yes, Your Honor.
You would not be stuck with the plea you're entering today. You would be able to go back and get all those rights back that you have.
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. So no one's threatened you with anything to get you to plead no contest. Has anybody promised you anything other than what we've talked about today?
No, Your Honor.
Is it your own free choice to enter this plea?
Yes, Your Honor.
Your Honor, is there any way Mr. Wilson could sit? He advises he's ill. He's also got a hernia situation.
Sure. Yeah, go ahead.
Will that feel better if you sit, Joel?
Yeah.
Ms. Goodrich, I'm looking at Crawford County Sheriff's Department report number 24120000656. It's dated April 15th of 2024. Have you reviewed that report?
I have not, but I know that Mr. Juliet is aware of that report.
On behalf of the prosecutor's office, would you agree that that report would support a finding of guilt as to lying to a police officer?
Yes, Your Honor.
Mr. Thompson, have you reviewed that report?
I have,
Would you agree that it would provide the factual basis for the edit count 3 here?
I would.
All right. Ms. Goodrich, are the people aware of any threats, promises, or inducements other than what's been placed on the record?
No, Your Honor.
Mr. Thompson, are you?
No.
Ms. Goodrich, are the people satisfied that the court has complied with statute and court rule in taking this no contest plea?
Yes.
Mr. Thompson?
Yes.
One thing I think I did neglect to do, I'm assuming it's on the basis of civil liability, but is that the basis for the no contest?
It is, Your Honor, in terms of just general civil liability with the insurance company, he's also got a liquor license. So that's a possible civil consequence.
Okay. All right, so Mr. Wilson, the court finds that your plea is knowing and voluntary. I'm satisfied, and I'm going to mark and admit as an exhibit the police report that I referenced as Court Exhibit 1. I find based on the information contained within Court Exhibit 1 that there is a factual basis to support a finding that you are guilty of this charge. The court will accept your no contest plea. We'll set this matter for a sentencing hearing. You'll be notified of the date and time of that hearing. In the meantime, you'll meet with somebody from the probation department to set up a pre-sentence report. Mr. Seeger, I don't think you would need to be present at the sentencing hearing since your file's going to be dismissed.
That's fine, Your Honor, just for clarification, because I'm somewhat unfamiliar with the other office, but I assume there then that ordinarily it would probably be dismissed at the time of sentencing, but because the matter is set for trial, I assume that they'll file a nollie. I guess they could reauthorize it later, or if you want to. I'm just trying to kind of find your docket in mind as well. So I know it's a little bit different, but
So I just texted Mr. Juliet, and because usually I do the nollies in this county, he advised me he already has them done. He is going to send them to me, but those will be presented at the time of sentencing.
I'm going to adjourn the trial date, so
that's fine.
typically, you're right, I would paperwork unless we had an alley, but I think under these circumstances, we can take care of that, so. All right, Ms. Goodrich, anything further we need to address from your side?
No, Your Honor. Thank you.
Mr. Thompson?
Nothing further for today's record.
All right, thank you, Mr. Wilson. Just make sure you stay in touch with your attorney.
All right, so you're going to talk to John now.